Boom 103.9 hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks. I got my special guest in the building along with Hala Maroc. She pulled up.
Yeah, man.
Khalid, live hand clap for the homie. Live hand clap.
Thank you.
Son, what's going on, man?
Not much, bro. How about yourself?
Man, I'm over here enjoying this dope sound that you're bringing to the R&B game, man.
Oh, thank you.
I'm digging the Location record.
Thank you.
Now, tell me about exactly how it came about. Like, I'm hearing the Jenner family was the one that supported it first.
Oh, yeah. It's just really crazy just to think about how much growth that record has made in less than a year.
Yeah.
It's hitting
blowing
around.
up.
Yeah, it's like going on Billboard Hot 100, number 77 right now.
And moving up.
Moving up. Yeah, it's around like 29 million Spotify streams. It's just crazy to just think about the fact that a record that I almost didn't even record.
Right.
It's just blowing. It's crazy.
Yeah, and if you want a song to blow, you get Kylie to Snapchat.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
It's just easy.
Now, did you see like the actual Snapchat with your song in the background?
I saw it. I remember it. I was getting my hair cut. I had graduation the next day.
Okay.
Cool hair, by the way.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah, I had graduation the next day. I'm in the barber chair. I'm going through Snapchat. I'm like, wait, why do I hear my song in the background of her Snapchat?
Right.
Oh, it was just dope. And she plays it again on my graduation day, which was kind of cool. You know, I was walking in feeling like the man.
The man. Them DMs went litty after that, kid.
You was getting locations.
Word, you was getting a lot of location draws and all that. We're going to talk about that later. The location draws.
I'm done here. He's
The
18,
location
man.
draws
He's
was
18.
saved. Well, so what?
It was dope.
It was dope.
cool.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm still a rock star.
Yeah.
At this point. So let's talk about that. You are 18. You have such an old soul. Your sound is
Thank
so
you.
like worldly. I want to say like,
it's crazy.
what's up with that? Where's your inspiration from?
Actually, I'm a military child. My mom was in the Army.
Okay.
That
So
makes sense now.
I lived in Germany for 6 years. I lived in northern New York for 4, and I moved to El Paso around a year and a half ago. Growing up in the household with my mom, it was always a lot of soulful music Soul Child, India.Arie, R&B like Brandy, SWV, all of that. But when I finally got older, got into high school, I started listening to a lot of American folk music like Father John Misty,
Okay.
Fleet Foxes, acts like Grizzly Bear, the High Highs.
Oh, so you're eclectic, man.
Super. Just
like that.
who else? Frank Ocean,
Yeah.
James Blake, all of that. It's just really crazy to just think about how easy it is nowadays to just listen to so many different genres, especially moving all over the place. I feel like that's kind of how my voice kind of formed. It's just all of these just different inspirations just all into one.
Into one.
I think that's the cool part and the big difference between like R&B, I guess, and like rapping, right? Like rapping, you got to rep a specific, like I'm from this hood.
Yeah, and this is the sound that we
like,
do
it's
here.
just like whatever location you from, I've been there.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm here for one night today. You're here in Philly for one night.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited for the show tonight. I'm
good
actually
luck tonight.
You at the
Thank
Foundry.
you. Yeah, I'm going on the Location tour. Last stop February 14th, which is dope in Cali. Today I'm in Philly.
Tomorrow, DC.
Tomorrow DC.
Oh, man.
Which is gonna be interesting.
That's gonna be crazy. You know, Chocolate City, and then you're taking the location sort of Germany. I mean, Europe and all that
Oh
too.
yeah,
Right?
I go
Have
to
to.
Europe. I'm
Have
super
to.
excited just to go back to where I was raised, because I was there for so long. Military terms, I was there for so long. I'm hitting spots like Germany, Amsterdam, France.
Crazy.
It's just what's crazy is just the fact that the music was able to
Pick up
kind
on
of
its own.
pick up on its own and hit spots like
Yeah,
that.
hell yeah.
It gives me the opportunity to go over there and to see fans who know the lyrics, especially going to Canada and to see fans who know all of the songs and know all the words.
Right.
Location is always the loudest one, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
which is dope.
Hell
Makes me
yeah.
feel good about myself.
Hell yeah.
But it's insane.
It's insane. I want to talk about the second single, right? It's Saved.
Yeah,
is that the one you're
Saved.
going with?
Saved. It's
Saved.
Saved is the second one. I wrote that around a year ago. That was actually one of the first songs that I wrote from top end to back end.
Okay.
It was after my move from New York to El Paso. It was kind of like a darker spot in my life. I had to break up with my girlfriend. I was really going through it. I didn't really have any friends. I was new, but a way to export all that feelings was just writing.
Yeah.
I wrote the song. I recorded it, one cut with the guitar. My friend played the guitar behind me. We uploaded it. It got a lot of love in the town. Got 20,000 plays in 2 days.
Wow.
And then on the course of creating the album that's going to be out March 3rd, I was able to re-record a song that meant so much to me.
Right.
And just to see the growth from then when I first recorded it to now, it's so humbling. It's so inspirational just to look back and be like, you know what, like I was really going through it back then, but look how happy I am right now.
Now you're inspiring people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Aesthetically, your videos seem to always have like the similarity of like you're kind of in an open space. It's just you. Is that where that comes from?
Yeah,
like
most definitely. I feel like there's always a sense of loneliness, but at the same time, loneliness is not a bad thing. It gives you a lot of time to just be you, just to be in your head. I'm always in my head. I'm kind of a quiet guy, but at the same time, I'm always thinking about the next step. And it's just all about growth. I'm lonely, but I surround myself with a lot of positivity.
You gotta keep that around.
You're not lonely anymore. Your DMs is booming.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Booming.
So I want to talk about locations, man. So since you being a military kid, what are some of your favorite worldly locations?
Paris was nice.
Paris.
I love Paris. Germany, of course, my hometown, Heidelberg, Germany. Oh, it's dope. Where else have I been? Toronto was super cool when I went. LA. It's dope.
It's dope.
But El Paso, at the end of all of it, I feel like my favorite place that I've ever been was El Paso because, I mean, I've lived all over the place, but I didn't really feel like I had a sense of a home until I moved to El Paso.
Nice.
Okay.
That was the start of everything. That was when I met a lot of my core friends. That's when I started making music. I started being an artist, and that's pretty much the city that shows me love. Like I'm from there. That's my hometown. So
nice.
I love El Paso.
So what are things that make you feel at home? Like since you're on the road so much, you know, next time you come and feel you want, you have it on deck, you know, like no. But what makes you feel at home since you've always moved around so much and now you're on tour moving around so much? And
what actually makes me feel at home is the fact that I'm able to bring one of my best friends with me on tour.
Which is golden.
Dope. He's traveling with me, helping me out. Good food. Good food always makes me feel at home.
Hell yeah.
Hospitality. Yeah. Just friendliness, all that stuff just takes me to a place of home. That's all dope.
That's all dope. What is your favorite location on a woman's body?
I feel like I have to say something smart and intellectual with that.
No. Like
this is
home. This is home.
Their
what is your favorite location on that lady,
their
man?
Their nose, their eyes.
earlobes.
The earlobes.
You being politically correct. I'll let you slide because we getting to know each other right now. But, you know, he really wanted to say the fat, you know what I mean?
To get ratchet real quick.
Yeah.
I like a nice.
Yeah. My man, yo, so I'm glad
He's media trained.
I see you moving out there with the media. They got you good, man. They got you really good. Yo, so are you into football at all? Like
I'm not.
You're not.
Actually.
Not sports at all.
No sport. I mean, I'm wearing.
Phillies, yeah, of course.
Trying to rap.
No. I see you. I see you. That's why I asked you. You know, you had the jersey on. I didn't know if you was into all that or whatever. So.
What about the inauguration? Since you are actually not from here, so. How do you feel about the stuff Obama himself, sorry. Take that somewhere else. Trump is saying, has said in all his comments about, you know, immigrants and all that. And being a millennial, you kind of also understand the whole, like, we're influenced from everywhere. Like, you know, and that's how you get to create all this beautifulness and influence all these beautiful people.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that?
I feel like it's really upsetting. Just being from a border town of El Paso, Texas is predominantly Mexican, you know? And just to see all of the disrespect that has been given towards minorities in general over the past few years, and we were finally overcoming it. We have a black president. We had a black president. But I feel like as a culture, we got to work 10 times as harder.
10 times as harder.
10 times, because we have a lot of people who are against us.
Right.
But I'm always about turning negativity into a form of inspiration. I'm always about working harder. If somebody thinks that I can't do something, which we have a whole separate side of people who think that we can't do anything as individuals, it's about showing you, look, I can do it.
Word.
So like you about to be hella mainstream, just so you know.
Word.
So do you feel like what you just said right now is something you're gonna experience in the industry, or have you?
Most definitely. It's all about prejudice. But at the same time, I feel like if I love myself as an individual, that's really all that matters.
That's right.
Because you wake up for yourself. You know, you don't wake up as somebody else. You wake up as you.
This is true.
So
you have no choice.
Yeah,
right.
You have no choice. So I have to continue living as me. I'm an 18-year-old black kid who's grown up off of who's grown up off of a military background, and I'm always gonna rep that. No matter someone likes that about me, no matter someone dislikes that about me, who cares what they think?
Exactly.
You
know? And real quick, I just got the record Electric with Alina Baraz.
Yes.
I see, she's dope with the like EDM trap type of sound. So how'd y'all link up?
It's just so funny because she's actually a good friend of my A&R. And they sent me this record because they knew how much I loved Alina.
Word.
So they sent me this record.
She's ill.
Like woman crush type, or like on a working level.
Like both.
Yeah. Like both. My man, keep it 103. You know what I'm saying? My man, talk to us.
But they sent me this record, and then the next day I sent it back.
That fast? No question.
No questions. I'm like, you know what? This is dope. She's so dope. She's so dope. Nice.
Yeah. She smell good, don't she? I know she do.
But it's a really dope record. She's gonna go so hard this year. I'm super supportive of everything she's doing. Just the ability to for me to be on a track with someone that I listen to.
Yeah. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Super amazing.
So my man, March 3rd, do you have a name of the album yet?
American Teen. That's the album. I feel like
I like that. So appropriate. Wow.
And I feel like I was saying earlier, it's just really the true representation of who I am. I'm an American teen. But at the same time, I feel like teenagers all across the board, whether you're a German teen, African teen, Canadian teen, Mexican teen, we're kind of all going through the same stuff. We're all going through heartbreak. We're all going through love. We're all going through sadness. Our emotions are super rampant, but at the same time, we're all people.
We're all people.
Most definitely.
So, man, well, I got to give you a salute for your sound and for keeping it you and not trying to do it the traditional way for an 18-year-old. You know what I mean? You're staying into your own true self. And me coming from a DJ's point of view,
right?
I salute that.
Thanks,
you know what I'm saying? Because it sounded good. When I like to call location, I call it butter soft crack. You get what I'm saying? Because it's crack.
Like
but it's soft. You get me? So it's like butter soft crack, and keep up
for the ladies.
Yeah, son. You dropping them drawers, so it's like it's ill. It's ill as hell. You're here to stay, Khalid. Thank you for stopping by, man. Tell everybody your social media so they can slide in your DM.
My Instagram is the Great Khalid, GR8KHALID, and my Twitter is the Great Khalid, GREAT.
So appreciate you, my G.
You're always welcome on the block.
Definitely.
Room 1039.
Definitely.
Thanks, guys.
That being said, thanks for stopping by.